Following the what I'm sure were disappointing sales of Second Sighting, it was decided by the record label that Ace Frehley should take more center stage, writing and singing most, if not all, of the material. The Frehley's Comet name was dropped entirely, Ace now completely a solo artist. Todd Howarth left with Richie Scarlett returning, taking back his original place. For the album, both Anton Fig and Eddie Kramer returned as drummer and producer respectively, with Ace and John Regan producing alongside Kramer. The album also features background vocals from Peter Criss and Skid Row, as well as Peter on some percussion. The album, called Trouble Walkin', was released on October 13th, 1989. The cover is fine. It's just a basic picture of Ace with this kind of three pictures of Ace at the bottom. I imagine it's part of the idea to really present Ace as the selling point. But before we get started with the proper review, be sure to like and subscribe, and you can support the channel on Patreon. This is written by Ace and Scarlett. It's a fantastic start to the album, immediately letting you know the kind of album you're going to get. It's nice and fast and heavy. There's some great guitar work with Ace and Scarlett trading off solos that are awesome. Having Fig back is amazing with some terrific drumming. The chorus is great and the outro is fantastic. It's a great song and Kramer's production only enhances that. Written by Jeff Lynne, this was originally recorded by The Move in 1971, but the later version recorded by Electric Light Orchestra is what made the song famous. Regan was the one who suggested the song, but Ace was somewhat hesitant to record it, particularly worried that he wouldn't be able to sing the song. I think he did a great job. His vocals are pretty strong, it is a super fun, great cover, and my favorite track on the album. This is written by Ace and Mark Ferrari. It's a fun and upbeat song. I dig it. This is written by Desmond Child, Paul Stanley, and Holly Knight. This song was originally written in 1987 for Kiss's Crazy Nights album, but it was rejected. It was then offered to other artists, with several deciding to record it. In one of the strangest moments in music history, 5 artists recorded and released the song at basically the same time: Molly Hatchet, Robin Beck, Bonnie Tyler, Ace, and Kiss. The Kiss version would be released on Hot in the Shade just 4 days after Trouble Walkin'. I love this song already, and while I prefer the Kiss version in almost every single way, Ace's cover is solid. This is written by Scarlett and Ace. This one's got some cool guitar work, and I dig the chorus. Written by Bill Ray and Phil Brown, this features Sandy Slavin on drums. I love this riff, and the solo is cool. The song has super fun verses and a great chorus. Good stuff. Written by Ace and Scarlett, this features Scarlett on lead vocals. I kind of wish Peter had been asked to sing this song. I feel like this is something he would have really nailed. The bass line is cool, the chorus is great, and the lead work from Ace and Scarlett is excellent. This is great stuff. I love this song. This was written by Ace and Regan. It's a pretty fun song. The chorus and solo are both pretty solid, and I really dig Sebastian Bach's background vocals. This was written by Carter Cathcart and Ace. It dates back to the early days of Frehley's Comet in 1984, with the band having played it live at the time. I dig the bluesy riff and style, and there's some good soloing, but for the most part, I'm a little on this one. It's okay. This is written by Regan and Ace. This is a very dynamic instrumental with a decent amount of emotional range. There's something kind of epic about it. It's really cool. I love it. The album peaked at number 102 on the Billboard charts, and the lone single, Do Ya, did not chart. Some people say Second Sighting is responsible for the lack of sales, Hard to know, but despite all the changes done to make a better album than Second Sighting, Trouble Walkin' performed worse, and Ace would not record another album for 20 years. I think it's a really good, if not great, album. It's not quite as strong as the 1978 album, but still dang good. It feels a lot more focused and driven than either of the two Frehley's Comet albums. The performances are really strong, and I think it's full of great songs. Pretty underrated album. Check it out if you haven't, and if you have, let me know what you think. Thank you for watching.